Brendan Mortensen back at the PNC Digital Desk, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. Orioles lose one at home. Here's the skipper.
Yeah, every time we got him up, we were going to pinch it. They had a lefty kind of sitting there for him. So we were making the choice, of the righty that was in the game, or Cowser, against the left-handed pitcher that they had up both times, where we kind of came to the spot where we would use him. So we just felt like the matchup was probably a little bit better as it was.
I mean, I know there's a lot to unpack in a game like that, but was the biggest thing that you guys only had 4 hits and all in one inning?
Yeah, I mean, that was a big inning off a guy that's been throwing the ball really well. I do think that we swung the bat a little bit better than, probably what the scoreboard indicated earlier in the game. There's some hard hit balls, especially by our left-handed hitters. I thought we got ourselves into trouble a little bit with our right-handed hitters kind of chasing out of the zone. If you kind of go back and look at the game, we probably should have had 4 or 5 walks from our right-handed guys. Credit to the starting pitcher. It's a good fastball, the changeup, not a whole lot middle, but I think if we keep them on the plate better, it's a little better night for us.
There were 3 plays on the plate when you guys were on defense.
Yeah.
Rangers safe all 3 times, one of which review. What you kind of see on those plays? Maybe it's a matter of inches in this baseball.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we had one the other day too. It's they're close. They're good slides. I'll credit the base runners at their base, but one of these days we got to get one of those, no doubt.
You mentioned the big inning. Just how much did it feel like the momentum had swung with those back-to-back moments?
Yeah, we felt good about it. We just even with having Soto up, kind of with where they were at and what we thought they were going to do with their right-handed pinch hitters, it kind of lined up how we expected it. Thought Soto threw the ball good, just didn't hold the runner. 1 walk, 2 flyouts, and a punch out. We just got to keep the guy at first base, probably a little bit better. But yeah, I mean, it's you get that momentum right there. You feel really good about it. You got Bautista sitting down there in the 9th. We had Bate kind of on the shelf today. We weren't going to use Bate, just with how much we used him on this last road trip. So with the choice that we made, we felt really good about it.
Kind of a weird inning there in the 10th for Dominguez. I mean, 3 strikeouts, but no hits allowed. But he's throwing a couple wild pitches and guys moving around. I mean, what did you just kind of see from him there?
Yeah, just that. I mean, it's a little bit up and down. We've seen him really good. Again, I think we've had to rely on these guys so heavily here over the 16-game stretch. I think you start to see little leaks here and there with command and things like that. I don't think that's unusual by any means after how much these guys have thrown. So the bottom line is they didn't really hit anything hard off him. Got 3 punch outs, contact play at the plate, slow hit ball. Carter, who can really run, makes a great slide at the plate, goes to review, they overturn it. Just probably would, a few more strikes, probably been a little bit cleaner inning, but he did great.
Your starter for tomorrow is?
BY. Yeah, we'll start BY. We'll go with it.
That'll do it from the PNC Digital Desk, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865.